Office Row Atlantic 2024, and we're alongside Team Rollocks! Bringing it into the finish line, Team Rollocks, putting it all in to get themselves into English Harbour. Thank you so much for joining us live here on YouTube, the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2024. Big waves from Jude, screams there from Claire before, steering them in. Look at them digging those oars in for the last time after three. For the screaming for their friends and family back home. I hope you guys can hear them. Friends and family up on the fort behind. 3,000 miles of Atlantic rowing all the way from the Canaries to Antigua in the Caribbean. These guys have given it everything, and it's that last moment to give it that little bit more to get across the finish line. Thanks again for watching. Keep your messages of support coming in. I'm Charlotte, your live reporter. You're seeing Team Rollocks, our 21st team in the race this year.
20 minutes, guys.
Bringing it into English Harbour. 10 meters. On board, we've got Jude, Tony, Claire, Suzanne, and Rich. Team Rollocks, our team of five, second team of five out of two teams. They've been on the water since the 11th of December 2024. Where you see that red light just to the left of the screen, flashing any second now, that marks the finish line. Just a couple more strokes.
Okay, guys, you did it!
That's it, the flare's gone, you've done it! Oh, you've done it! Just added a few more oar strokes there, just to make sure they'd cross. They hoped for the world record for the fastest mixed team of five, but the conditions were not at all on their side this year, not on anybody's side this year. But Team Rollocks are the oldest mixed sex team of five to row the Atlantic Ocean at 268 years and 128 days combined age at race start. You can see the red flare there on the fort behind. That signals their crossing of the finish line.
All good. All good.
Even after that, they've still got lungs to scream.
Okay, get ready for the flares.
The team from Exmouth in the UK, Suzanne Isaacs, Claire Allinson, Richard Allinson, Tony Emmons, and Jason or Jude Garland. Claire is not only part of a five-person crew this year, but she's also one of five in the fleet that previously rowed before. We've got Dawn, she came in earlier with Ocean and Power. Carla Lem, still out there. She rowed with Swiss Ocean Dancers previously. Mark Slats, rowed for Cancer. Richard Wilkinson, otherwise Wilco, with the Salty Sappers, and Claire here today. They're just setting themselves up for their little celebration. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you are sending in your messages of support. Keep them coming in. It's 1:30 in the morning here in Antigua. It's very sleepy tonight. Not like the weekend. So Claire previously rowed the Atlantic with Team Awesome Foursome, 2019. She said it was a life-changing experience, so much so that she wanted to do it again. And she's rowing with her husband, Rich, on this occasion. Rich actually went into training sessions with Claire when she signed up again, just to go along for the ride. And then when they needed a new teammate, because an original teammate pulled out, Rich jumped at the chance. He's the one holding up the flare there at the front of the boat with the hat on. I don't know if you can see that.
Hat off. Okay.
Oh, hat's gone.
Other way. Turn the other way.
Rowing in their boat, Liberty.
Yeah.
And they're rowing for charities Dream Away, Rock to Recovery,
Okay,
Beat,
let's go.
and Cocktail 22.
Good to go. On 1, 2, 3, go. Come on, guys! Yeah! You did it!
Oh, good bit of teamwork there from Claire, bringing Susan back up. Lovely. Have it! Yes, Jude, have it. You deserve it. Absolute beauty indeed. 47 days
Did it!
on the Atlantic Ocean.
3,000 miles! Welcome to Athena!
And it's not as though they had a support boat next to them the whole way across. This race is unsupported. They have to stay on that boat the whole way across, sleeping in the cabins, 5 of them on board. I don't know if you can imagine just how close that is, close quarters.
Come on, guys! One more!
Absolute phenomenal achievement. Yes, Rollocks. Yes, you did. Woo! Lovely. 2 days in, and the reports they were sending back, they were rowing strong with an aim to move west from their initial southern route the following day. Everybody took a deep dive south to get away from a storm that was heading their way.
Welcome to Athena.
Tony and Susan reported that they saw a whale. Night times were incredible. Sending thanks. Yeah, incredible rowing just now.
Okay, you can tuck away.
They said the night times were absolutely incredible, hearing whales communicating with each other and looking up to see the sky filled with stars. They saw dolphins in the first week as well. Always a wonderful morale boost. They seem to have escaped the Saharan dust that plagued so many of the early arrivals that we've had. The conditions frustrated all the teams this year. In the early days, it was really tricky coming away from the Canaries, taking that. Oh, look, kisses between Claire and Rich. Oh, hugs and kisses. Yeah. Married couple rowing together. Oh, look at love. Look at love.
Right direction, everything.
They said that those conditions felt hard, hot, and slow. The constant waiting for the conditions to improve went from hopeful to demoralizing this year as forecasted trade winds just were forever elusive. I had a conversation with Dawn Smith of Ocean and Power when they came in, and she discussed that with me, that it was the hopefulness that actually made it feel harder, because each day they felt like it was going to get better. The forecast said it was going to get better, and then the day would come and it wouldn't get better, and they just had to keep rowing hard. Okay, these guys are going to row themselves into Nelson's Dockyard. You can see the beautiful masts there down in the marina. We're going to head in first. These guys row themselves in. Don't go anywhere. We keep the live rolling, and we'll see them as they step onto land for the first time in 47 days. Stick around. We'll look forward to seeing you back here in just a few minutes. Welcome back to the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2024 for the arrival of Team Rollocks coming in to the dock. Oh, it's about time.
Come on, guys, a few more strokes, and you have made it all the way to Nelson's Dockyard. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up and a big applause for Team Rollocks.
Fantastic.
Bow in here, bow in here.
Jude, Tony, Claire, Suzanne, and Rich
Look at that.
gliding in.
This is perfect. Perfect, guys. Well done.
Reported back
This
that
is
they
how you park a float. Just like that.
reported back that they saw a pod of around 30 to 40 dolphins joining them on Boxing Day, which also helped to keep up team spirits. And then morale was raised again when they were able to enjoy some more favorable weather in January. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Keep your messages of support coming in into the live chat. And if you're watching back, pop it into the comments. The team would love to read those back.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we have just witnessed here tonight is the arrival of Team Rollocks. Come on, guys. Come on, come on. Okay, come on. Legs down. Fully what it is. Yes. Two left. I'll make sure you put them the right way.
And they said at the end of December, they felt like they were rowing through treacle because the conditions were crossing them rather than assisting them towards Antigua. So coming at the boat side on.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the United Kingdom, Team Rollocks!
Faces.
So, ladies and gentlemen, would we like to see these 5 incredible human beings step on land?
Not as much as us.
Not as much as us, I hear. Who's first?
Go on, Suzanne. Do not fall over.
Slightly wobbly. Yep. You okay? Careful now, careful. You go. Yay! Wait. You got a chair, please. And Claire here for the second time. A welcome to Antigua, double ocean rower.
Very unsteady when you get onto land after so many weeks at sea. Get used to being on the water, and then of course land doesn't feel so steady all of a sudden. She's very happy to take her tether off. I recognise Suzanne, had a career in television, originally BBC, Sky TV, and then news anchor with us.
Team Rollocks, it's time to step on to the podium. Yay! That's Team Rollocks. And just as the dockyard here, it can feel like it's moving. It's not. It's moving.
Is this a boat? Is this a boat? Suzanne asked if this is a boat.
Yeah. I thought that was a boat.
No.
The boat's finished. It's gone. Forget it. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Oh, focus on me.
Yeah.
Spanish man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nielsen's Dockyard, English Harbor. What we just witnessed here was the arrival of Team Rollocks. And it was just not a arrival, it was also a new world record for being the oldest mixed team of 5 to cross the Atlantic Ocean. And I know age is just a number, but nevertheless, the oldest mixed team to cross the Atlantic Ocean. And you did your crossing from La Gomera at December 11th last year. You're now here safe and sound in January 2025. And you did your crossing in 47 days, 21 hours, and 40 minutes. We have some certificates of achievements here from Kevinia, fellow ocean rower.
Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you.
And some gift bags from Antigua Buter, including drinks at the loose cannon you just passed by when you put up your flares.
Super. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up and a big applause for Team Rollocks. Who came in strong here on a Monday evening. Maybe people have gone to bed now. Now they are awake. That's a good thing.
Sorry.
Claire, second time ocean rower. It's been a bit more challenging this year. Weather has been quite strange, and it has definitely added some days to all the crossings. Tell us a little bit about the experience out there.
I think the only word you can use, and me and Ian used it often together when we were on calls, is absolutely brutal. You thought that it wasn't going to get any worse, and then you'd set off rowing on a night. A storm would come from absolutely nowhere. It would drench you. You'd go back into bed naked and wet. You'd come back out, put the wet clothes back on, and you just repeated it night after night, after day into night. It was just, yeah, horrendous at times, absolutely horrendous. But that's what ocean rowing is.
That's what ocean rowing is. Brutal out there, the weather, but there must also have been some beautiful moments out there, wildlife, stars on the sky, etc.
The stars in the skies, yeah. We saw the dolphins on Boxing Day, but that was as much as it went. A whale. Oh no, we saw a whale and a shark. I didn't. I was asleep. But yeah, not as much as we'd like to have seen, but it was good. It was good.
It was good. It's named the World's Toughest Row. Does the race live up to its name?
Has its challenges, that's for sure. Yeah, I think if you've got the right mindset, you know, you can achieve it. But if you haven't got, if you don't come in with the right mindset, you're gonna struggle massively. That's for sure.
So it does live up to its name. So you've been out there for 47 days, 21 hours and 40 minutes. There's a lot to look forward to now. Back on dry land, obviously your family are here and loved ones. What else to look forward to?
Oh, something nice to eat. Living off dried food, packet food, it's pretty horrible. But I'm thrilled that my family are here. And I just want to say, missing Steph, Arabella and Ben, who couldn't be here, my eldest daughter. But all the rest of them are here. And Christopher all the way from Indonesia.
That's good. And okay, we will cancel the dry food for tonight's dinner and put something else on the menu. Any other challenges or beautiful moments out there?
Yeah, look, the sunsets, the sunrises are absolutely breathtaking, and just the silence, but it's really noisy at the same time. There's stuff going on all over the place, whether it's the weather, whether it's people doing stuff. So it's just being really at one with nature. It's just amazing.
Just amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it all here. The arrival of Team Rollocks after 47 days, 21 hours and 40 minutes, all the way from La Gomera to English Harbour in Antigua. Let's give the team a big hip hip hooray. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! It's now over to Charlotte doing a live interview on YouTube. After that, there is food. Not dry food, but food and fruit and cold drinks over here. And then obviously time with family. There are also some ocean rows already here. I would like to meet you. So first over to Charlotte.
Come on down here, guys. Come and join me.
What up, guys?
Squeeze in together nice and tight. Squeeze in. Come and join me over here, guys. Come and join me over here.
Where?
Come in together, guys. Squeeze in nice and tight. Let's get you all in shot. There you go. Fantastic. Oh, wow. Well done. Getting yourself into the harbour there. What did that feel like coming in and
Awesome.
seeing all the lights?
Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We've been waiting for.
Hard in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Rich.
Quite tricky.
Quite very tricky.
There's a bit of
Yeah, that you
winds on, as Ian keeps saying.
you had all those sideways winds across the ocean, and then you had them coming in there as well. But you did really well. Absolutely dug in. Fantastic. Rich, you saw this when Claire arrived in 2020, was it?
2020.
Yeah. And you said, oh, that looks good. And then you joined her for the training without really realizing that you were going to end up doing it as well when the teammate dropped out. How do you feel about it all
I
now?
was told I was going on a cruise to the Caribbean. not knowing how to row it and not knowing what weather we were going to get. But the finish, brilliant. Brilliant. Well worth it.
Well worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
I've done it. I can talk about it.
You've got your friend.
We've got a certificate now, haven't we?
I've got my certificate. And I love you, Molly and Mia. Daddy's got a certificate.
Speaking of family, everybody had like a family member with a birthday or some kind of a celebration, a promotion, and there was also a passing in the family, in Claire's family there. How did it feel? Not only Christmas, but all those celebrations you were missing. How did that feel? How did you cope with that?
First thing, we set off on my birthday.
Yes.
So that was...
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
And it's my wife's birthday yesterday, so it's her birthday present, isn't it, Lisa?
Go on, Lisa. Happy birthday, Lisa.
So we put things out there.
There she is in the background. The beef eater herself.
Back home, we had a friend who was doing all our social media, which was putting out birthday messages from us, just to say we haven't forgot you.
Yeah.
We're there, thinking of you.
But I did feel bad about it when Francesca was 25 when we were away. So.
Yeah, happy belated birthday, Fran.
She's here now.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday, Fran. Okay, so you've got your friends, family, everybody back home watching, supporters. What would you like to say directly to them?
I'd just like to say, the support has been absolutely incredible for the last 2 years. You have to be extremely selfish when you take on something like this, because it's not just getting in a boat and rowing it. It's 2 years of prep, hard prep, hard training, giving up weekends to go to charity events to just try and raise funds for the charities that we're rowing for. And I just, especially Tammy, James, Lisa, Molly and Mia, my mom, just thank you to you all for being so forgiving for events that we just couldn't make because we had other priorities with Rollocks.
Anybody else? Ready for some food?
Yeah.
It's your time now. Enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
They'll get some wonderful moments now with family. They'll get to enjoy Antigua. And also some discussions with rowers from the rest of the fleet who arrived earlier. We've got another arrival in a few hours, not far now. We've got 21 teams in, 15 teams to go. They're still making their way across the Atlantic. So if you're not on the YB Races app, get on it. You'll be able to see them dotting their way along the ocean. Next up, we've got our 21st arrival, paramedics coming in, a trio. They're due in around about, I think I saw, it keeps changing as it does when they speed up and slow down. So it's saying 12:50 UTC GMT, so -4, looking at around between 8:30 and 9:30 local time in the morning. So just a few hours away, maybe get a little kip in between, and we'll see you back here for their arrival. Keep your eye on our social media. We'll keep you updated with those estimated times of arrival. We've put out a bunch of the next teams that are coming in over the next few days, but keep your eye on those because it's going to change. If you've made a note of those times, just know they will speed up, conditions will change, the times will change. So keep an eye on that. We look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for watching.